Your car's sitting still, you're in park or at a light, and the engine's doing this weird dance, revving up, then dropping, then revving again. But when you drive, runs just fine. Hey, I'm Tom from Car Justify, and I've seen this one trip people up 100 times. Let's talk about why your car's doing the idle cha-cha and how to fix it without throwing parts at it. First thing, if it drives fine but the idle's hunting up and down, that means your ignition and fuel delivery under load are probably okay. We're looking at something that mostly affects low-speed engine control. 9 times out of 10, it's either an air leak, a dirty idle air control valve, that's the little electric valve that controls airflow when you're not touching the gas, or a sensor feeding bad info to your ECU, your engine's computer brain. Let's start with vacuum leaks, because they're the sneaky culprits. Any little crack in a hose or a loose intake boot will let extra air in. The ECU sees that extra air, freaks out, adds more fuel, then overcorrects, and boom, your idle's bouncing. With the engine running, grab a can of carb cleaner and lightly spray around the intake hoses and connections. If the idle suddenly smooths or spikes when you spray a certain spot, bingo, that's your leak. Just be careful not to soak electrical parts. If the hoses look good, check that idle air control valve. Over time, carbon builds up inside and makes it sticky, so it opens and closes like a stubborn door hinge. Usually it's held in with a couple of bolts. Pull it off, spray it clean with throttle body cleaner, make sure the little plunger moves freely, and pop it back on. Sometimes just cleaning that makes it idle like new. Another one that catches folks, the throttle body itself. Even with modern drive-by-wire systems, if there's carbon on the edges of the throttle plate, the computer can't meter air properly at idle. That's when you get the surging. Cleaning it is easy. Pull the intake tube, spray, and wipe it out with a clean rag. Just don't go stabbing at it with anything metal. Now, if you're still having trouble, look at sensors like the mass airflow sensor or the coolant temperature sensor. A mass airflow sensor that's dirty will tell the ECU the wrong amount of air is coming in, so it's constantly adjusting fuel. And a coolant temp sensor that's bad can make the computer think the engine's cold when it's actually warm, which changes idle speed. Those are quick to swap and not too pricey, but test before you replace. Oh, and one more. If you've got an older car, check the base idle setting. Somebody might have messed with it trying to fix something else. Your service manual will tell you the right adjustment procedure. So here's the recap. Vacuum leaks, sticky idle control valves, dirty throttle bodies, or lying sensors are your main suspects. Start with the cheap and easy stuff, clean what you can, and you might just save yourself a few $100 in guesswork. If this helped, hit that like button, subscribe to Car Justify for more real-world fixes, and tell me in the comments what finally solved your idle problem, or if you've got one that's still driving you nuts.